And we're back to the second semi-final match of the Malaysian Open. I'm Sunny and we have we have Ismail back here again. And so we're gonna have a match against with Melvin against Benjamin.
Yep, Benjamin. He went undefeated in the Swiss rounds, winning 7, no losses at all. And Melvin, the person who beat me basically.
Yeah, both of them no strangers to high-level competitive play because Melvin has been playing in Worlds and the London International Championship. Well, Benjamin, the winner of the Singaporean Open, doing really well in this Malaysian Open as well.
Absolutely. If Benjamin were to win this, I mean, he would repeat what he did in Singapore, but in Malaysia instead.
Yeah, same achievement, different location.
Same achievement, different location. You heard it here from Sunny here first.
So, but let's see. But then for Benjamin to do the same thing over, he has to face against Melvin. So we're gonna see what they're gonna do.
Yep, both players have shaken hands already right now, and we're going to team preview. But yeah, so we're going to team preview, and we're gonna see both players' Pokemon. What are they gonna bring? But yeah, the names have been changed.
Yes, Benjamin Tan and Melvin Keh.
All right, and we shall go into team preview.
Shortly.
Right now.
Yeah, shortly because they are gonna be using for Benjamin's side.
Oh my goodness, that looks familiar.
Yeah, for Benjamin's side, we are gonna see Tapu Bulu, Politoed, Alolan Mark, Salamence, Magnezone, and Porygon 2.
Whereas on Melvin's side, he's gonna bring in the Xurkitree, Crocodile, Porygon, Tapu Lele, Whimsicott, and Arcanine. Benjamin's team looks familiar, don't you think so, Sunny?
Yeah, I mean it's the same team that Wolfie bring to the London International Championship.
Yep, and you can see on Melvin's reaction here, he's not too fond of the matchup, I guess, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, Wolfie's team is pretty bulky. I would say. Yes,
absolutely. But yeah, I mean, knowing that the team is already out there, will we see Melvin use that as an advantage or so? We'll have to see how both players make the plays.
So Melvin is setting up his Whimsicott and Xurkitree. Interesting.
Wow, a very interesting lead. Whimsicott, back since 2014, if I'm not mistaken, known for the speed tier setter, be it Trick Room, and not Trick Room, Tailwind, predominantly Tailwind.
But it can also learn Trick Room as well.
Oh, it could also?
Yes, it could.
Even this metagame?
Through TM, yeah, I guess.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have to see what kind of moves he's gonna use here.
But Whimsicott rarely uses Trick Room because it's too fast. I mean, Prankster could
yeah.
help, but
absolutely,
it's not very common. But we do see Politoed and Salamence from Benjamin's side.
Alright, we do see Xurkitree going for a Protect right here. Benjamin does not look too fond of the Protect play from the Xurkitree. We do see a Tailwind going up. Oh,
so
fancy.
Yeah, speed control. But the substitute on the Salamence.
Wow, not fearing the potential Moonblast from a Whimsicott.
Or the Dazzling Gleam from the Xurkitree.
Absolutely.
And the Skull went into the protected Xurkitree, right?
Yep, Skull went onto the Xurkitree. Fortunate for Melvin, he did protect it. But we'll have to see the awesome raw power from Xurkitree onto possibly the Politoed. But we do see a switch out from Xurkitree on Melvin's side going into the Tapu Lele.
No offensive priority attacks can be fired out right now with the Psychic Surge on the field. And we see a special defense boost.
Based on the Psychic Seed, we do see a Protect coming out from Salamence. Ooh, fearing the double attack onto the Salamence slot. That ain't gonna work so far, I guess. Do we see an encore? No, Shadow Ball going onto the Mance, trying to break potential trying to break the substitute.
And the Skull onto the Tapu Lele doing about 25%.
Yeah, give or take, that's about 25%. Tapu Lele is on the field. It's under what is it?
The Psychic Seed has been eaten by the Tapu Lele, giving a special defense boost.
Yep, and it's going to boost all the psychic attack.
Yes, but keep in mind, Politoed has the Rain Boost. That's why it did quite a respectable amount of damage.
Absolutely. But I want to see what other moves does the Whimsicott have. I mean, Shadow Ball, I presume normally he would carry Moonblast, but I was shocked that Shadow Ball was shown by Melvin.
Perhaps it's one of Melvin's way to counter an Alolan Marowak.
I was thinking the same as well, but only Alolan Marowak? That's very iffy in my opinion.
Yeah, true. And we see time is ticking on Benjamin's side. He only has 5 seconds to make his move, and he does make his move in time. What's going to happen? Salamence is going to switch out.
Interesting for him to give up the substitute just like that. And we see Muck coming in right here.
Yeah, Muck. Oh, and Endeavor coming from Politoed.
That's a very nice tech, and we do see a second double targeting the Politoed, a very well predicted play from Melvin's side.
And there's no more rain. Rain can't be set up anymore by Benjamin.
Yep.
Yep.
But the Muk being on the field, right? It's a very big threat towards Melvin's side.
Yes.
I mean, it can poison jab both Pokemons for heavy amounts of damage, and I don't see him like a way for Melvin to counter the Muk. Not
Yeah.
that I can think of. Possibly the Circuitry, but to what extent? You know, that's
Yeah.
my question.
And we do see Tapu Bulu changing the field into grassy terrain using by its ability grass search.
That's a very amazing combination with the Muk, because it regenerates the Muk's health, bringing it with instant health recovery every turn. We do see an Endeavor going onto the Muk. Wow, that does about 50% or so. And a Tapu Bulu going for a How many substitutes does each of his Pokemon have? I'm really in question right now.
And the Poison Jab just gonna bring the Whimsicott down his Focus Sash. But is there gonna be a poison? Nope.
Nope. Even though most Muks have access to the ability Poison Touch.
Yes, but if Benjamin is fully running the Wolfie set, it's probably a Gluttony Alolan Muk.
I see. Okay, that would make much sense, I guess.
And the Tailwind peters out on Benjamin's side.
I'm not sure how did Wolfie build his team. I personally have not checked out his record, but it's a very nice team. I would like to compliment the team beforehand.
Yes, it has the right amount of bulk and defensive measures to and also offensive capabilities with like the Salamence with Devastating Drake and all that stuff.
Absolutely. We do see Arcanine being switched in. I'm questioning that play since it's under the rain, but I'm pretty sure Melvin might have his reasons to do so. We do see a Shadow Sneak. Oh!
But it's -1, so it's not going to do much. But the Intimidate did not go past Tapu Bulu's substitute.
No, but I'm pretty sure Benjamin was predicting the Whimsicott to stay because it had the 1 HP Endeavor. And there was no Psychic Terrain, so he could easily go for the Shadow Sneak. That is a strong Bulu right there.
Horn Leech not dealing as much as it could because of Arcanine's Intimidate.
Yeah, but without the Intimidate, I'm pretty sure the Tapu Lele would have gone down easily right there.
Yeah,
right, the substitute.
Oh wait, oh yeah, the sub is blocking the Intimidate. Oh, sorry. Big mistake from...
Big mistake on the commentator's side right
Yeah.
here. But yeah, absolutely. So the substitute prevented the Intimidate, but even so, that did so much damage onto Tapu Lele.
But it did not pick up the KO though.
You're right. But now that the rain is gone, Flare Blitz is very viable for Arcanine to go for here. A Salamence switch-in might be coming up from Benjamin's side for the Intimidate, I guess.
But it could be very risky too because Tapu Lele could just fire off a Moon Blast or something just to, you know, for the Salamence switch-in. It's gonna be hard to say.
Yeah, you're right. We'll have to see. Yep, Tapu Lele being withdrawn. Oh! Xerxes is coming back in right here. Most of Melvin's Pokemon side are very heavily damaged. They're very frail at the moment. We do see, yep.
The Salamence switch-in.
I'm pretty sure the Tailwind turns are gonna dissipate
No,
soon.
the Tailwind has dissipated already.
Oh, right. So the Xerxes is in a very peculiar situation.
So Flare Blitz is gonna go onto the Tapu Bulu slot,
Yep.
bringing
That does
Mans to like about less than 50%.
Yep.
Recoil, Life Orb.
And we do see a knockoff going on to the Arcanine. Oh, that's gonna be crucial because now the Flare Blitz from Arcanine would not pick up the KO on Salamence.
Yep. Unless, of course, if an unfortunate critical hit.
Yep. Although Melvin's up by 4 Pokemon, most of them are considerably damaged, if I do say so myself.
Yes, they are considerably damaged, but as long as Melvin gets the speed control right, he could still easily he could pick up the game against Benjamin.
Absolutely.
Not a problem because like I think from Benjamin's side, only Salamence is the fast Pokemon with Bulu and Muk being obviously slow.
Yep. Oh, we do see a Protect coming out from Xerxes, and we do see a
There was
Dragonium Z.
Devastating Drake.
Yep. Devastating Drake from Salamence. Who are you going to target, boy? Who are you targeting? I want to know. I want to know. Devastating Drake. Is it going on to the Arcanine slot?
Or the Xerxes slot. It's gonna go on to the...
Possibly Xerxes. I have bets on Xerxes. Arcanine.
Oh!
Benjamin wants the Arcanine gone. Like right now. Get out of my face.
Yes, and it was a good knockout. And the positive jump onto the Xerxes slot, which is protected. I think the Poison Jam might have went onto the Arcanine slot. I'm not very sure. You know, maybe to see.
Oh, you're fearing the double target.
Like you know, like perhaps Benjamin was was hoping for Melvin to switch out into the Tapu Lele, so it Dragonium Z and Poison Jab that slot.
Melvin brought out the Whimsicott, which I'm questioning heavily right now.
No, it could be a last minute Tailwind.
Oh, you're right. Because I thought he was gonna fear the Shadow Sneak for one moment.
Yeah, but the last minute Tailwind will be the best thing that Melvin can do, because with that Tailwind, all of
Oh, wait a minute. We are seeing the Electric Z move, which is Gigavolt Havoc from Xurkitree. Who are you targeting? If he's going onto the substitute,
it'll
that's
be
bad.
yeah, that's bad. Yeah,
That's bad. Very bad.
but it might go onto the alone.
I want to see how much damage if it hits the mark. Is it gonna hit the mark? Is it gonna hit the mark? Please be mark. It
Here's the mark.
So we can scout how much damage it's gonna do. That's a 1 KO.
It's not really a full 1 KO, but it's a clean knockout onto the alone mark.
And we get the beast boost. And Tailwind is up. Man's is screwed.
Yeah. With Tailwind and +1 Xurkitree, something you wouldn't really want to mess around with.
Oh boy, Melvin has the advantage in terms of number of Pokemon right here, and in terms of damage output.
Yep.
Speed tiers wise,
Yeah, he's still
Melvin.
yeah, because Tailwind.
Yeah, because of Tailwind.
So I think the Tapu Bulu, despite being at full health, it's not really in a good spot, because Tapu Lele could just come in and just cancel out his terrain, and then there's no recovery options.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Sunny. So yeah, what Man's gonna go for? No point protecting. Yeah, I mean you want to dish out as much damage as you can right now. Bulu's in jeopardy based on the damage from Xurkitree. I mean, Beast Boost, special attack, Thunderbolt is gonna hurt the Tapu Bulu. It will hurt.
Endeavor is gonna come into Tapu Bulu.
Oh,
and
Dazzling Gleam!
Gleam.
A spread damage. That is phenomenal. I like that. I like that. Alright, so Melvin, even though the Summons has already broken Substitute, I don't think it has enough offensive power to bring back the game.
Yes, I think because Melvin also has a Tapu Lele at the back, which could also do super effective against the Salamence. A Draco Meteor is coming onto the Xurkitree, and it does about 60%, 60-70%.
That's a very bulky Xurkitree. I didn't know it can be that bulky.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's Melvin's matter of training the Xurkitree. Maybe making it a little bit more bulky. Less because like he has Sky Rocket special defense already, right? So perhaps give it more bulk. Because in the end, the Beast Boost is still gonna he's still gonna benefit from the special attack Beast Boost anyways.
Yep, you're right. So we do see Melvin taking the first round of the game.
Yeah, a very convincing 3-1 victory against Melvin. Against Benjamin, as Benjamin forfeits the match.
Yep. So how the bracket goes right now is if Melvin picks up another win, he's going up against our finalist, Kevin Yim.
Yes.
Alright,
But unless Benjamin could do something right now to make a comeback, to tie up 1-1.
Yep. He needs Benjamin would need 2 consecutive wins in order to face Kevin, whereas Melvin's just 1 more, so he's all set.
Yeah, I think with Benjamin playing Wolfie's team, I think he using a team that's used by a famous player, Wolfie. That team will get heavy.
Caliber, yep.
Yeah, it will get heavily analyzed a lot. So
Absolutely.
So it might be a bit. Yes, it's shown to be successful sometimes, but it's also shown to be risky of using, because people will know what this team can do and how to counter it accordingly.
Absolutely. You're right. And knowing that Melvin has already went to London to face in the international challenge, he might have personally seen Wolfie himself performing, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he would know the ins and outs of the team. But wow, they've both selected their teams already, and they're both shaking hands, and we're going into the game too. Yep.
Yes. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of adjustments Benjamin is going to do against Melvin, because we can see that there was I think the biggest threat to Benjamin right now is the Whimsicott. Endeavor, Tailwind, and the Focus Sash. These are very, very good techs.
But Melvin has decided to switch up his leads right here and lead off with the Porygon and Tapu Lele. Both Porygons are out on the field. I'm so conflicted. I don't know about you. But yeah.
What is the download boost going to give the Porygon to? you know, it's also can be useful information, I guess.
Knowing that we've seen Draco Meteor from the Salamence already, the Psychic Seed on Tapu Lele might come in handy. It can take special attacks from Porygon and Salamence right now.
Yeah, I mean like the Flamethrower is probably gonna do like very minimal damage.
Absolutely. Salamence is in a bad position. Not bad per se, I mean, yeah, terrible position right now. You have 2 Pokemon in the field that can super effect you. Get out of there. Yeah, bring in Muk. I think that's a very safe switch in for Muk. And he can easily do Poison Jab or Knockoff.
Yep, and the Moonblast onto the Alolan Muk. You're gonna do less than 50%. And a Recover.
Possibly predicting the Z Dragon
the Dragonium Z, right?
Yes.
A very high. I think Melvin was predicting hyper offensive on Benjamin's side, but Benjamin is playing it really safe, making Porygon waste a Recover.
Yep. But we've already seen the Moonblast does about 40% to the Muk. And Moonblast and a hit from a partner can easily pick up the KO, but we do see a Circuitry switch in. Do we see a Protect on Lele? Yes, we do. We do see a Protect from Tapu Lele on Melvin's side.
But what is Benjamin gonna do right now? Is he? Oh, he's gonna Protect.
Oh,
Safe Protect.
Protects. I like that. I like that.
Safe Protect and a Trick Room.
Ooh. I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah, me too. I mean like but
because I don't know the speed tiers on Muk. But I know that the Circuitry on Melvin's side is really slow. I don't know how slow, that's the question.
yeah,
Because
but
I faced him in the quarterfinals.
Circuitry has a base speed of 83 and Muk has a base speed of 50, so perhaps Muk is still slower. Who knows? But
Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. Muk is still slower. And
Poison
double
Jab-
target is the...
whoa, what a bulky Circuitry. And we do see an Electric Z move onto... And see Melvin doing the Electric Z move.
Yep. Who is he going to target? I would presume the Porygon.
Yeah.
No, Muk. I think Muk would be a much better option. Get rid of the big threat.
Because
Right. So
I think Muk is gonna be getting the Giga Havoc and it's
that's
gonna
a KO right here. And that was Benjamin's Tapu Lele answer, if you realize.
Pardon?
That was Benjamin's Tapu Lele answer. He just lost his answer to Tapu Lele.
Yep.
But we do see a special attack drop. That is
Oh.
unfortunate for Benjamin right here. He needed as much offense as he can towards Melvin, but Melvin's putting the pressure, you know?
Yeah, the Electric Z move is really dangerous, and now with the Beast Boost, right? Any attack from Circuitry is going to hurt.
Yup. You see Tapu Bulu coming out right here. Have you seen the speed tiers on Circuitry and Tapu Bulu? Because under Trick Room, I saw his Circuitry outsped mine in Trick Room, which was so confusing.
Tapu Bulu has a base speed of I think 70, if I'm not mistaken, 75. So, I mean, depending on how they train their Tapu Bulu and Circuitry respectively, Circuitry may still underspeed, you know, Tapu Bulu, but most of the time Tapu Bulus are slower than Circuitry, so it will still be faster in Trick Room.
You do see Lele being switched out right here. Bring in the Arcanine. Oh, smart for the Intimidates.
Yes.
I like that.
A -1 onto the Tapu Bulu.
Now can we see the Bulu pick up a KO onto the Circuitry slot? Shadow Ball going onto the Arcanine slot.
Oh.
But knowing that it's -1 special attack, Arcanine took that like a champ. Oh.
And the Horn Leech onto the Circuitry slot, and it picks up the KO.
Picks up the KO. Oh, I'm not sure whether it was Melvin anticipating that. But now, oh boy. That's all I could say. Oh boy.
But, you know, Benjamin has a -1 Porygon 2 and a -1 Tapu Bulu, so he's not really in a good position since Arcanine could just Flare Blitz it. I mean, like, use any fire move against the Tapu Bulu. But we do see a Porygon 2 coming out. Download.
Special attack race. Special
Yeah.
attack rose. So Melvin has the advantage in terms of Ice Beam. Physical damage onto the Porygon 2 per se. As we saw, the Shadow Ball did absolutely nothing onto the Arcanine. Arcanine and Porygon 2 slot on the Melvin side is really secure, safe and secure.
Yep.
They can output as much damage. Benjamin is intimidated. -1 physical attack on Tapu Bulu. Porygon 2 has already -1 on special attack. It can't push out the damage. That's what I'm saying.
So a Salamence is coming out from Benjamin's side, switching out the Porygon 2, firing the Intimidate onto the opposing Porygon 2 and Arcanine.
Will we see an Ice Beam coming out here from Porygon?
Arcanine goes for the Protect. I think
Both Pokemon on Benjamin's side are prone to Ice Beams.
And the Ice Beam does come out onto the Tapu Bulu slot.
How much damage does that do? About 65% give or take.
And Hornleash onto the Porygon 2. Gonna heal up a bit. Up to the 50% mark? No, less than 50% mark.
But the grassy terrain would still not mitigate the Ice Beam damage output from Porygon.
Yeah. And are we still under Trick Room or
We are still under Trick Room.
Yeah, we're still under
The last
Trick
round of
Room.
Trick Room.
Oh, something's happening. Is it a disconnect? I think this might be a disconnect. Oh wow.
A very unfortunate disconnect. Very.
Very unfortunate indeed. Because
But in terms of sheer number of Pokemon, Melvin had a higher number of Pokemon compared to Benjamin. So Melvin. Okay, so we have already confirmed. We've got word from the professor that Melvin Keh has advanced into the finals.
breaking Benjamin's streak and causing Benjamin not to win the Malaysian Open.
Absolutely. Both players have shaken hands. Melvin will be going up against Kevin Yim, Malaysia versus Singapore in the finals.
Either way, it's also Malaysia versus Singapore.
Yeah, regardless, either way, it's Malaysia versus Singapore regardless. But alright, it's going to be a friendly match. I can't wait to commentate on that finals.
And are we going to go for an interview with Melvin?
Alright, we're definitely going to bring back Melvin on stage for the player interview as well.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
Alright, we'll catch you then.